Hello everyone. In this video I'm going to show you how you can run Python on our study server. As I said, we have set up a study server for you to run Python. In that way, it actually doesn't depend on what kind of device you have. You can run it on your smartphones, you can run it on your iPads, of course you can run it on your laptops, but the actual computing happens on the study server instead of your local machine. So which device you use really doesn't really matter. All you need is a browser, and I have verified that it works at least with Safari on iOS or on Macs and Chrome. Okay, so using Safari on my iPad. Okay, so what do you need to do? You just need to type https study.ida.ust.hk. Okay, and you will see a login page. Okay, you just enter your ITSC account and password. You will be logged in. Of course, there's gonna be a bunch of notebook you have built before. If you don't have any notebook, you can start build one. As I said, I recommend to use Python 3. You can open any existing notebook. You can start running it. Okay, so for example, I can let x equal to 2, and I'm interested in finding out what is x to the power 10. When you want to run this one, you hit enter won't help, okay, because hit enter will basically help you to build a new line. But instead, you should hold shift and enter, and you will see how you will see that the command will be executed actually on the study server, but the result will return to you via the web browser. Okay, you can import the package called system, and then the sys.getSizeOf basically tell you how much memory each variable you create consumes. Say this x is equal to 2. It consumes 28 bytes of memory. However, you can make x slightly bigger. Then you will see that it consumes actually larger memory. I think I showed this example before. The reason, the advantage of this kind of dynamically allocated memory is that it can calculate a lot of things other traditional tools cannot. So for example, these three numbers are very interesting three numbers, because if you take the cubic of each of them and add them up, it will be equal to 42. Okay, but you can count the number of digits. You can see that these are very large numbers. Okay, if you take the cubic, let's say take the first number, take the cubic of this number, and you see it will consume 45 bytes instead of 28 bytes for number 2. You actually, okay, then this command 32, if you run it, it basically take the cubic of each number and add them up. So if you use, let's say you can try to use MATLAB or Excel. If you type simple commands like this using their grammar, it won't work, basically because each of the numbers is very large. If you take the cubic, it will exceed the maximum allowed number in Excel or MATLAB or some older or traditional computing tools. So this is one advantage of Python. I think it's interesting, but the main point of this video is to show you that you can log in study.ida.ust.hk and you can run Python notebook remotely.